There are two ways to post an invoice within this module. You can use the nested grid to view any lines on the order that have not yet been invoiced, and this allows you to select which lines will be invoiced first before you click to process the invoice. This loads the selected lines into the Process Purchase Invoice screen and allows you to progress from there. You can also elect to use the Invoice Posting button to raise an invoice. Click Invoice Posting and then use the ellipsis to select a purchase order from the list. This will pull all the lines from the order that have not yet been invoiced and allows you to select or deselect them as required. The process for raising the invoice from here is the same, regardless of how you began. To begin, enter your supplier invoice number or reference. Now select a date for the invoice. This will automatically update the due date if the supplier has payment terms set on their record in Service Genie. If there are no payment terms set, the due date will be set as the same date as the invoice date. Other fields for VAT and carriage codes are imported from the supplier record. Now select the lines to be invoiced. If any are unchecked, they will remain uninvoiced and can be invoiced separately at a later date. For instance, if you are raising an invoice for items received, but some items remain on back order with your supplier. The pencil icons denote the fields that can be edited before you process the invoice. You can edit quantities, for instance if you are invoicing for less than the total quantity. You can also edit costs. If you edit a unit cost, the cost totals will also adjust for you. If you edit a total cost, the costs will be split equally across the units. You can also change the VAT code for each line if needed at this point. Finally, you can add or edit any carriage charges if required. Enter an amount as needed. You will notice that the totals are adjusted for you when you enter a carriage amount. The carriage VAT code can be changed here if needed, and you also have the pencil icon next to the goods and carriage totals if you need to round off. Note, you will receive an error message if you try to adjust by more than 2 pence. When you have made all your edits, click to process the invoice, then confirm. You will then receive a pop-up to confirm the invoice has been registered in the system, and it shows the purchase invoice number assigned to it.